I have also come to the conclusion that Nigerians don't like people telling them the truth. And while I tell people the truth a lot of times in my videos, I see other people who tell people what they want to hear and they run with it and they go with it. And when they are in that mess, sometimes they message me and they're like, oh, this is what I cannot help you. I have advised you. So if you cannot take my advice, to be honest, leave it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Theodosia. How are you guys doing? Okay, so this is a serious video and not too serious. As you guys can see, like I literally just woke up this morning. I'm like, might as well record. I don't have any energy to make up, right? You guys have been asking me a certain question and I have decided not to answer. I then now changed my mind to answer you guys. And so I answered and I didn't publish that video. I deleted the video because the perfectionist that I am, I didn't like how that video came out. I didn't like the look of that video, so I deleted it. So there's a common denominator because a lot of you guys have also reached out to me on Instagram and on YouTube as well in the comment section. But I'm not going to answer that question yet. I'm going to answer that question at the end, so make sure you guys stick around for me to answer that question. If you guys are new and you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Theodosia. I am a Nigerian content creator. I live in Mauritius. I do videos about Mauritius lifestyle, travel. I do videos about food. I do videos about relocation, coming to Mauritius, studying in Mauritius, anything about Mauritius. If that's something that you would like, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you also like this video. I'm trying to get up to 5,000 subscribers, guys. We're almost there. Okay, so let's just get right into this video. The first question is, can I convert from a tourist visa to a study visa? So the answer is no. The reason is, I'm sure this person from the name is a Nigerian, and Nigerians only get 14 days, that's 2 weeks maximum. To be honest, even coming as a tourist in Mauritius to Mauritius is expensive, right? It's not beans. Regardless of the fact that it is visa on entry or it's visa on arrival, you want to consider the other things that are requirements that also, you know, you would need money for. So if you intend on studying in Mauritius, I beg you, do not come as a tourist because you're going to be wasting money, the flights and everything. So here's the thing, you have 14 days and a student visa does not take 14 days to process. It takes months because you would have to apply, you would have to get your admission, you have to pay your school fees, they will have to approve of that fund, and then they would have to apply for your visa. You are not applying for your visa for yourself when you're doing a student visa. It's the school that would apply for you. I think I've said this so many times, but it's a non-given because the school is bringing you in as a student. So you're a student under that school. You're not just going to be coming like a tourist, right? It is not possible for you to do that. If you come to Mauritius, let's say on a Monday, and you apply. By the way, applications are usually always online, so you don't even need to be here to apply. But given that, let's say you come on a Monday, you apply on a Tuesday, you're not going to get your admission on Wednesday or Friday. Even if you get your admission on Friday and you make payments, it's still going to take time. Right now, there is a longer process for accepting students, especially African students. There is a longer process for doing visas for African students. Okay, so it's best to just stay in your country, apply. When you get your visa, you come in. Than spending that money. After your 14 days, you're obviously illegal. And if you apply for your student visa, it means that you'd have to leave Mauritius and come back when you have your student visa. That's double monies. I don't know if that makes sense. Can I find work easily in Mauritius? Guys, I literally just said no. I have a lot of videos that talks about transitioning from being a student in Mauritius or coming to Mauritius as an expert, just coming to Mauritius to work. I don't know if this person is asking me for menial jobs, But most of those videos are all talking about, you know, white collar job, office jobs, right? And most of the jobs you would find readily available for foreigners are tech jobs, and that is because there is a language barrier in Mauritius. If you can speak French, if you can speak Creole, good for you, you probably get more opportunities. But if you cannot, you'll be restricted to getting jobs that are only available for those who are purely speaking English. Quick question. So number 3, this person says, quick question please, what happens when both parents are on overstay, which means they are legal, and they gave birth to a child? What becomes of the child, citizen or illegal immigrants? Guys, even if you're a student here, even if you're a resident here and you give birth, your child does not have citizenship. Say for example, if I have a child, I get pregnant and I give birth in Mauritius, I'm a resident here, I'm not a citizen here, my child will not be a Mauritian student. My child would carry my own passport, so my child is going to be Nigerian by extension. If the father of the child is Mauritian, then the child will have a Mauritian passport. But in this case, the child is going to be an illegal immigrant, and if anything happens to the parents, if the parents are caught and arrested for some reason, the child will go into foster care. And I think for a parent, I don't think you would want to purposely put your child in such situation. I feel like it's best, I mean, just go back home. Respectfully, just go back home. I don't think it makes any sense. And I've heard of certain situations where, you know, the lady is arrested and, you know, the guy is not even in Mauritius, the father of the child is not even in Mauritius, and the lady is arrested for some reason and the child goes into foster care. Tracing that child back or trying to get that child back is going to be a lot of work. I mean, if she even, by the time she even gets out of, you know, prison or jail, I don't even want to think of the condition of what that child will be going through, you know, being away from his or her mother, right? So please, how can I apply for work in Mauritius? Okay, I get this question a lot. How can you apply for work in Mauritius? The answer is apply online. There are so many platforms. There's LinkedIn, there's Google, there's Twitter. Now has Twitter jobs. Literally, just Google jobs in Mauritius. Just do that. Google jobs in Mauritius. You'll be able to find something for yourself, except you are looking for menial jobs, which I always tell people that I would never advise even my worst enemy to come to Mauritius and do menial jobs. But if that's your cup of tea, over to you. So the 5th question is, how is the standard of living in the country you are in? Please answer this question and mention my name. I will appreciate. My name is Zion from Edo State. Hi, Zion from Edo State. You asked me this question a long time ago, but I'm answering it now. Standard of living, to be honest, I don't even know, because it do the increase every day. It's increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing every 2 minutes. So food is costly now, but I mean, it's not as expensive as Nigeria right now. I'm using Nigeria as, you know, comparison, because I kind of know what is being sold and how much they are selling them for. But in terms of how much you earn here and how much you spend, is getting expensive, and it's getting borderline bothersome. So doesn't mean you would not survive here. You just need to make, you know, good money for you to be able to survive comfortably. And you may just be doing hand to mouth, and then after a while you're able to just balance. And yeah, somebody also asked, as a registered nurse, how can I get a job here? To be honest, I don't think I would advise anybody to come to Mauritius as a registered nurse. This person is Abel Marvelous, and I'm thinking you are Nigerian, because most of my subscribers are Nigerian. Guys, if you cannot speak French or Creole. Like, you guys don't even know how it is. So most of the advertisements, even on TV or billboards, are done in French. Most of the signings are done in French. Everything is literally done in French. Now, having said that, most of the communication is in French. If you cannot speak, so I mean, if you are now even in the health sector where you even have locals, and how would you interact with them as a nurse? That's my question to you. How would you interact with them? You can try. If it works for you, please let us know, like in the coming, you know, in the future, if it works for you. I really don't like to discourage people. Please, I want to ask, an agent want to process Mauritius visiting visa for me, promising a job placement on arrival. So I want to ask if that's possible, and it will be nice to take the next step. My response was, that's not true. To be honest, guys, there's nothing like a company promising you a job. I feel like, I don't want to say people are daft, but people are just very gullible and ignorant, and ignorance is not an excuse, even in the eyes of the law. You that you're asking. But the thing is, when I even answered this guy and I, you know, gave him the truth, he didn't even end up, you know, giving me any positive feedback or responding to me. And I felt like this guy is just going to go ahead with it anyways. While I'm not against people who come here and seek greener pastures, I am of the belief that you can come to Mauritius or any other country legally without having to look over your back, without being arrested. See, I'm just going to shut up and put a clip. Hey,
I know you are not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Who is it? You live in here, I'm not a bad person. You check me back. You don't see me. You I'm begging you. I'm begging you, madam. Don't do this to me. I'm off and okay. I'm not a criminal, madam. Have mercy on me. I'm not a criminal.
We're in 2024. There has been a lot of arrests, there's been a lot of deporting, there's just been, and it hasn't ever been like this before. I have never seen where they've broken into people's houses. They literally stop people on the road and, you know, arrest them because there has been a hike in illegal immigrants in Mauritius. Now, while it is also funny to me is that there's no benefit of being an illegal immigrant in Mauritius, because you can't change your status to illegal immigrants except you leave and then come back. You can't, and there's no promise of a passport. There is no promise of a permanent residence if you have been an illegal immigrant for 15 years. So why would you want to go through that stress? Anyways, I said you would be illegal after 2 months. You would have to look for a job. Nothing like job placement, guys. Most of these jobs that, and this is the last video that I will ever do about this on my channel. If an agent tells you that they are giving you a job, it is menial job. It is jobs in working in restaurants. It is jobs doing security. It's jobs working in malls, doing construction jobs, just doing odd jobs. Now let me explain it to you. Most of these agents are getting a cut. If before, let's just do it here, right? Let's do the math here. If before they were giving them, let's just do 1,200, the agent is going to take a cut. And the agent, the agent is in Nigeria, so they are going to use, you know, an agent here in Mauritius, or a broker or a contractor. So now the contractor is also going to get a cut from that, your 1,200 daily. By the end of the day, you are getting 500 or 600 rupees daily, and that is not even up to minimum wage if you work 30 days a week, and nobody works 30 days a week. So that being said, they are shortchanging you because they know, first of all, you're not going to go to the police to report anybody because you cannot. And most times I've also seen situations where these guys don't even pay. You can't even complain now, because who are you complaining to? Because at the end of the day, you are illegal. So there are so many things that, I mean, even our own country people do to ourselves, and I'm like, why? I know that other countries, you know, accept illegal immigrants and whatnot, but you are shortchanging yourself if you come here and do those jobs. Most times you would have to come here, you're going to pay your rent. These companies are not paying your rent for you because they don't care about you, right? They don't care about your well-being. So you're just coming here and finding your feet. Sometimes most of these companies will provide a bus where they would pick you up and drop you at a certain location. The remaining you find yourself. Most times these jobs are 12-hour shifts. So 6 to 6 in the morning, 7 to 7 in the morning. I don't know how you want to do it, but they are 12-hour shifts. Sometimes more. Sometimes I know people have done double shifts. There have also been situations where people end up dying or collapsing and dying because, I mean, existing health issues. You are working under harsh conditions. You are probably doing 2 or 3 jobs just to be able to sustain yourself in Mauritius and probably even send money back home. I know a lot of people who come here that end up being illegal immigrants. One, are out of ignorance because they do not know, and 2, they take care of their family back home. I don't know, whatever you do, whatever you choose is, that's on you, but we should do the right thing, basically. Follow-up question, but please, is it possible to come with a visiting visa and get a job within the space of 2 weeks and legally reside here? I also get questions like this. It is not possible. It is not possible. Read my lips. It is not possible. The only reason why I say that is because Mauritius has strict rules on how application process for visas are done, timeline for visa processes are done. I'm also going to be doing, I know I've been saying I'm going to be doing videos on it, so just chill. But I'm going to explain here for the sake of whenever that full video comes out. You come into Mauritius on a tourist visa, 2 weeks. Looking for a job in Mauritius that would make you legal here is not a menial job, so we're canceling menial job. Now the next thing is looking for a job that would give you a work permit or whatnot would cost more than 2 weeks because you have to apply for jobs. Let's say you apply for 100 jobs. Out of that 100 jobs, maybe 20 or 10 will call you back. They'll probably just call you to have a conversation with you. Maybe out of that 10, 2 of them will have interviews with you. Out of those 2, maybe none of them will take you. Now, let's go back. If one of them decides to, okay, you know what, you think you're good, let's start the process. It takes 3 to 4 months for you to process your visa. And if you're already here, you have to go back home and come back. I have thousands of videos on my channel. I feel like you guys should just sleep on my channel. There is wealth of information that I don't think you will ever find anywhere on this platform that I'm giving to you guys for free. But if you guys also feel like the information I'm giving out is not information enough, and you need something, you know, really direct, please reach out to me on Instagram. My Instagram handles are literally on the screen. My handles are on the screen, guys. They literally pop up on the screen. If you don't see them, please open the description box. All the links are there. You just have to click on it, open it, have a conversation with me. And consultation, guys. Consultation is not free because I am sitting down, I'm taking my time to record this video for you. and on a day-to-day I have so many things that I'm doing. If you guys feel like you need to have a one-on-one conversation with me, I don't think maybe $20 is a lot of money, or it's token for the wealth of knowledge that you will be getting, or the information that you will be getting. So yeah, on that note, if you guys have questions, leave your questions down in the comment section. Let me know if I didn't cover or answer my questions properly. Answer them for me in the comment section as well. If there are more questions, I think maybe I'll just do another video. I'll answer them in the comment section. As always, my name is Theodosia, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys.